I'll be surviving the next 100 days as Diamond Luffy in hardcore Minecraft. Using the incredible powers of the Diamond Gum Gum Fruit, I will sail the 7 seas, gather up a crew, and stretch my way to the top while growing into bigger and stronger forms. Will I be able to stop Lava Blackbeard and become the king of the pirates, or will the One Piece fall into his hands? It was time to find out as I spawned into East Blue beside my role model Shanks.
Just you wait, Luffy. One day you'll find the legendary One Piece and become the king of the pirates.
Shanks took off his straw hat and placed it on my head as a gift.
When that happens, return this hat to me.
Suddenly, the ground trembled beneath our feet. Lava poured out from the center of town, burning nearby buildings and setting everything ablaze. We ran towards the scene to find the terrifying Lava Blackbeard emerging before us.
The One Piece will be mine, and I will kill any pirate who dares get in my way.
The massive sea captain used his fire hand blast attack on me, but Shanks jumped in the way, taking the hit in my place. Shanks!
Luffy, eat this. It's the only way you'll stand a chance against Blackbeard.
He handed me a Diamond Gum Gum Fruit. Without hesitation, I ate it, causing immense power to surge through my body. I grew larger in size, and my skin turned into diamonds. I obtained 5 more hearts and new incredible abilities. I was now Diamond Luffy.
Now go build your crew. Find the One Piece before Blackbeard does first.
Without warning, Shanks was hit with another brutal attack, killing him before my very eyes. No! You monster!
Men, get that diamond pirate!
A horde of lava pirates came running towards me, and I braced myself for the battle ahead. On day 2, I was facing off against the swarm of lava-corrupted pirates. With my new diamond attacks, I was able to defend myself from the enemies while they fought back with their fiery attacks. Although I was able to take down a few of the threats, Lava Blackbeard came after me, and I knew I had to run. I haven't trained enough to win against him. I gotta move. I fled the area. But as I did, I spotted something glisten out of the corner of my eye. I wanted to take a closer look, but I couldn't slow down now. Lava Blackbeard was chasing after me. There are loads of other awesome secrets hidden throughout the video. Try to find them all. Soon, I found myself at the shore of the ocean. With nowhere else to go but through the water, I jumped into the sea, hoping I could swim away. However, to my horror, I felt the energy get sucked from my body. I began to take damage and sunk to the depths of the ocean like an anchor. I couldn't move. What's going on? I thought I could swim.
Fool! Devil fruits make you vulnerable to water. See you in Davy Jones' locker!
Lava Blackbeard left the area, and I tried to escape the depths, but I couldn't. Although the Diamond Gum Gum Fruit gave me powers, I was now unable to swim. This can't be! I'm gonna drown! Just as I thought I was done for, someone swam down and pulled me up from the water and back to the surface. Before I knew it, we were standing on a small boat, and standing before me was a swordsman with green hair.
Are you made of diamonds? I've never seen a devil fruit do that before.
This is new for me too. Thanks for the save. What are you doing out here?
I'm completely lost. I can't tell which way I'm going out here.
Suddenly, cannons fired at our tiny boat. We looked up and saw a massive pirate ship approaching us. Soon, the Captain Buggy was on the deck ready to attack.
Men, get that diamond pirate! He'll make for valuable loot!
We won't survive on this tiny boat. Let's get on that ship.
I agreed, and we drove the boat behind the pirate ship and jumped up and onto it. Buggy's men were everywhere, but luckily the swordsman was skilled and equipped all 3 of his blades to unleash a flurry of stunning techniques. Despite being outnumbered, he cut through Buggy's men and was able to strike them all down. Who are you?
I'm Zoro, the world's future greatest swordsman.
Oh, so that's why you have 3 swords.
The 3-sword style is enough to match any opponent I face in battle. For the most part.
For the most part? You mean there's swordsmen better than you?
You ask a lot of questions.
Let's see if those fancy swords of yours can stop this!
Without warning, Buggy threw a buggy bomb, blasting Zoro and me into the sky. We soon landed onto another island, finding ourselves inside of Orange Town. However, the place had been completely consumed in flames. Lava Blackbeard's men had already arrived. On days 4 through 7, Zoro and I ran through the Orange Town, trying to rescue the townsfolk in danger. With my new diamond form, I was able to power up my fist for increased damage. A few lava pirates came for us, but Zoro and I were able to fight them off and keep them away from the townsfolk. Once the goons were taken care of, together we began to extinguish the flames with buckets of water. After a bit of time, we were able to put all the fires out and save the town. Just then, an orange-haired girl swooped by, stealing my diamond straw hat right off of my head.
See you later, boys! This diamond hat will surely fetch a good price.
Hey, give that back! Zoro, let's go after her! I turned and saw that Zoro was taking a nap. Seriously? I guess I'm doing this myself. I pursued the thief, determined to reclaim one of the final gifts Shank had ever given me. She tried to lose me by taking a sharp turn, but she ended up at a dead end and I was able to corner her. Give me back my hat!
I don't think so.
The girl triggered a switch, causing the floor to collapse under my feet. She had led me right into a trap. On days 8 through 10, I landed at the bottom of the pit trap. But thanks to my diamond rubber body, I survived the fall damage.
Nice try, but I'm not about to let a pirate keep me from getting the money I deserve.
Who do you think you are?
I'm Nami, and you just got robbed. It's been fun.
Nami began to taunt me until suddenly Captain Buggy attacked the thief. But something wasn't right about him. His blue hair had turned to fire, and I realized he had been corrupted into a lava pirate by Blackbeard.
You're coming with me.
He took Nami away, and although she stole from me, I couldn't let her die at the hands of Lava Blackbeard's men. I honed in on my powers and managed to form small platforms made of diamond around the walls of the pit. I used them to scale my way back to the top and escape the trap. I then ran back to where Zoro was napping.
You get your hat back?
Change of plans. We're gonna save that girl from Buggy and snap him out of Lava Blackbeard's trance. We looked around and noticed a scorched trail and decided to follow it. When we reached the end, we found Nami was being held captive by Buggy and his crew. Oh no! They're about to execute her!
You really thought you could get away with stealing from us, you silly girl? I hope it was worth it, because we're gonna make sure you never pay off those debts.
Come on, Zoro. We have to help before it's too late. On days 11 through 14, Buggy leapt towards his ship as Zoro and I intervened and began to take down lava pirate minions.
You two again? Everyone, get that diamond pirate!
Buggy's corrupted men came after us, but Zoro used his masterful sword skills to fend them off.
Free Nami. I'll take care of them.
I took my chance and broke her free from her cage.
I'm sorry for everything. You can have your hat back. I was only stealing it to try and pay off my debt to Arlong and earn my freedom.
Don't worry about it. Let's take down these pirates. Together, the three of us continued to fight against the lava pirate minions. Nami utilized a staff to fight while I backed her up with my diamond powers. We took them down one after the other, and thanks to our teamwork, came out on top. We make a good team. How would you guys like to join my crew?
But my debt to Arlong.
If you have a crew like the Straw Hats, no one can hurt you. Not while we're together sailing the world. What do you say?
You'd give me a chance like that? A chance to draw a map of the world? I'm in.
I'll think about it. Maybe.
Suddenly, immense power surged through my entire being as Nami joined my crew. My arms grew bigger and more muscular, as well as my legs and chest. The diamonds on my body were now even brighter as I reached my next powerful form. From now on, we'll be known as the Straw Hat Pirates. Suddenly, the lava-corrupted Buggy took control of his ship.
You haven't seen the last of me!
Hurry, let's get him before he gets away!
Just let him go. He's not worth it.
No way, no one hurts my friends. If he wants to steal you, then we'll just have to steal his ship. Having a ship will make us real pirates. We ran down the dock and jumped on board before his ship had a chance to outrun us. On days 15 through 17, my crew and I were aboard Buggy's ship as it sped out into the ocean. We ran up to the deck where Buggy was steering the vessel. Give it up, clown. We're taking command of this vessel.
Why won't you just drown already?
He summoned a ball of fire from above and chucked it at me, trying to burn me to a crisp. Luckily, I had new tricks up my sleeve and used my stretchy powers to dodge. I fought back with my brand new powers, stretching my arms and trading blows back and forth with him. Ultimately, I landed a direct punch to his face, knocking him back and forcing him to flee.
I'm not going down with this thing. See you losers later.
Buggy unleashed a wave of fire that made the boat around him go up in flames. He escaped on a lifeboat, leaving his ship behind to burn. My crew was now stranded. Looking around, we noticed all of the lifeboats had been taken with the exception of one.
There isn't enough space for all of us in that boat. Luffy, you better take it. You'd sink like a rock otherwise.
But we'll be separated. How will I find you guys again?
Hang on, I have an idea.
Using her expert cartography skills, Nami drew a map in seconds and handed it to me.
This map will lead you to Syrup Village.
Huh? You mean Syrup Village is in the sky?
What? No, you idiot! You're holding the map upside down!
Oh, that makes sense.
Now take the boat and go find some help!
I decided it was best to listen to my crew, so I took the last lifeboat and began my journey to Syrup Village. I managed to arrive at Syrup Village and began scouring the area for help. Soon, I spotted a man standing all alone. Excuse me, my crew needs help, and the man turned towards me. But it was clear that he had been corrupted by Lava Blackbeard's evil powers.
The diamond pirate will be mine!
The man attacked me with a slingshot, and I braced myself for battle. On days 18 through 21, I clashed with the corrupted stranger, trying to snap him out of his trance. He unleashed powerful slingshot attacks on me, forcing me to fight back with my brand new abilities. Although he was strong, I was able to overpower him and return him back to his original state.
What the? Ew, thank you for saving me. My name is Captain Usopp.
Whoa, you're a captain?
That's right, the most daring captain to ever sail the 7 seas. In fact,
Then take me to your crew. I need all the help I can get if I'm gonna save my crew and find the One Piece.
well, I don't have a crew per se.
But you just said you were a captain.
I can give you something better than a crew. Follow me.
Usopp took me to a massive ship with a sheep head on the end.
This is the Going Merry. It was left to me by my good friend Kaya. I'll give her to you as a thanks for saving me.
You're giving me a ship? Yes! Now I'm a real captain!
Ha! Don't get too carried away. I'm still Captain Usopp.
No way! There can't be 2 captains! Just then, the 2 of us were attacked by cannon fire. We turned around and saw that Lava Blackbeard had arrived on a ship of his own.
I found you, Diamond Luffy! You're mine now!
Quick, get on the ship! Usopp and I fled onto the Going Merry and set sail as Lava Blackbeard continued to fire at us and give chase. On days 22 through 25, Usopp and I sped across the sea in the Going Merry as Lava Blackbeard kept up the chase. He was relentless, but we were able to sail fast enough to escape him for the moment.
Is this what being on a ship with you is like all the time? No way I can handle this.
But I thought you said you've been on tons of daring adventures.
Did I say that? I mean, of course I said that. This is, nothing to a seasoned captain like me.
That was when we came upon Nami and Zoro floating on a piece of driftwood. We pulled them aboard, saving them. Lava Blackbeard is still close. We need to take cover somewhere.
Who's this?
I'm Usopp, the new captain of your crew.
For the last time, you're not… Wait, what's that smell? It smells delicious. Just then, we realized our ship was approaching the renowned restaurant The Barity floating in the sea nearby. This is the perfect place to hide out and refuel. I'm starving. We carefully docked the ship next to the restaurant and hopped off to make our way ahead. But we were suddenly held up by Admiral Don Krieg.
Stop right there, intruders! You and the rest of the customers here tonight are gonna behave while we take this place for ourselves.
You're holding this place and everyone in it hostage? No way we're listening to a jerk like you. I lunged at Don Krieg to take him on, but he caught me off guard with a powerful shockwave attack. I was thrown around and left weakened and on the verge of death.
That diamond head of yours will look great on the wall of my new ship.
Before he could kill me, a blonde chef jumped in out of nowhere and struck him with an agile kick, knocking him away.
Follow me, quickly.
My allies ran over and we followed the blonde stranger through a side door into a private room in the restaurant. Thanks for the save, stranger. Who are you? And what's going on here?
My name's Sanji. I'm a chef here at the Barati. The Don Krieg pirates have taken the entire ship over.
You're a chef? Then let's make a deal. We help you take the Barati back and you join our crew and make delicious food for us.
You mean I'd get to cook for a lovely lady like her? Help me save this place and I'll consider it.
Suddenly, Don Krieg's men burst into the room and found us. On days 26 through 28, I was fighting off Don Krieg's pirates with my allies. They used their swords to strike us, and I fought back with my diamond gum powers, doing better against them than I did against Don Krieg himself. Sanji backed me up with a series of agile kicks, allowing us to take them down together. We better split up before reinforcements arrive. Zoro, you come with me. Everyone else, go the other way. Usopp, Nami, and Sanji left the room through one door while Zoro and I made our way towards the main deck. When we arrived, we found a mysterious swordsman waiting for us there.
I know that man. That's Dracul Mihawk.
Who?
The the greatest swordsman in the world, my ultimate rival.
Zoro, wait! Zoro approached Hawkeye. They stared each other down.
Dracul Mihawk, I came out to sea to meet you. Let's duel!
If you know who I am, then you should know why challenging me is such a terrible idea.
I made a promise to someone. I intend to keep it and become the strongest swordsman in the world!
Zoro put his third sword in his mouth and lunged forward to strike with all of his blades. The two clashed swords and dodged without so much as breaking a sweat. Zoro's three-sword style against Hawkeye's one sword was a sight to behold. Zoro put his all into the attack, but Hawkeye deflected it like it was nothing and countered to send Zoro flying.
I came here to investigate the Krieg pirates, but I suppose I have time to make another swordsman pay the price for his ignorance.
Zoro stood and attacked Hawkeye as I watched from the sidelines. Their battle was an epic display of swordsmanship. Zoro was extremely determined, but Hawkeye was on a whole different level, breaking through Zoro's guard. They lunged at one another at the same time, but only Hawkeye landed a strike, leaving Zoro gravely wounded.
Ferocity alone won't get you anywhere, little frog.
He readied his sword to finish Zoro off. On days 29 through 32, I intervened with the battle before Hawkeye could bring his sword down on Zoro, forcing him to turn and block my Gum Gum pistol attack instead. Leave my first mate alone. I used my Diamond Punch attacks and began fighting with Hawkeye, but he was nothing like I had ever faced before. He swung his sword with incredible speed and strength, landing blow after blow on me. Despite my diamond skin, he was able to land a sword swing that was strong enough to leave me on the verge of death.
Your devil fruit is impressive, but you'd still be no match for even the weakest warlord of the sea.
Hawkeye approached me, but before he could finish me off, Zoro jumped in his way, ready to take the blow for me. Hawkeye stopped in his tracks.
Why would you throw yourself into the path of my sword again?
I'd rather lay down my own life than leave my captain to die.
As Zoro called me his captain, I felt energy surge through me and I gained 5 hearts and new Diamond Zap powers. Suddenly, the Verity began to collapse. The fight with Hawkeye had accidentally ruined the structural integrity of the ship.
Looks like it's time for me to take my leave. You say you wish to become the greatest swordsman? Continue training and face me again one day. Perhaps you'll make those words a reality.
Hawkeye fled off the ship, leaving me and Zoro on the sinking restaurant. Captain, huh? I guess this means you want to be my first mate?
Yeah, Luffy, I'm with you till the end. Now let's patch this place up before we sink along with it.
On days 33 through 35, I was on the sinking Verity. I had to think of a solution fast before it went down. I ran around the ship to every hole I could find and used my diamond powers to patch them up. As I did, I thought I spotted something, but I had to stop the ship from sinking. Rewatch the video at 0.25 speed and see if you spot it. I was able to work fast enough to stop the ship from sinking before it was too late.
Thanks for saving my ship for me.
I turned and saw Admiral Don Krieg standing before me. He had Usopp, Nami, and Sanji captured in a cage. Let my crew go!
Let's see you make me, shrimp.
He attacked me, but Zoro intervened and slashed him with his blades.
You attack my captain, you attack me.
Fine then, I'll take you both down and make you pay for messing up my new ship.
Zoro and I coordinated our attacks and took Don Krieg on as one. Thanks to our teamwork, we were able to land several hard-hitting blows and send him flying back. You won't get away with hurting my friends! Zoro and I ran in to finish off Don Krieg, but he used his earthquake attack to knock Zoro into the water. Now fighting him by myself, I used my diamond attacks on him, but he began to overpower me once again. I knew I was losing the fight.
Any last words?
He had me on the ropes and I was about to get killed. On days 36 through 39, Don Krieg was approaching me to finish me off. But just as all hope was lost, Usopp stood up and shouted from the cage.
Luffy! I want to become a Straw Hat Pirate! I want you to be my captain!
With a new addition to my crew, I powered up enough to transform into my next state. I was granted 5 more hearts and now had a diamond aura, fortified diamond arms, and I could now punch at incredible speeds with my Gum Gum Gatling ability.
How? How is this possible?
My crew is my strength. The Straw Hat Pirates stick together. And now, I'll show you our true power. I unleashed my new Gum Gum Gatling ability onto Don Krieg, overwhelming him instantly. With another devastating punch, I struck him down for good, and then jumped up to free everyone from their cage. Sanji rushed to my side and handed me a freshly prepared meal.
It should help you heal up. I made it with fresh elephant tuna.
I ate the meal, and to my surprise, it was the best thing I had ever tasted. tasted. Whoa, this is incredible. I could get used to eating food like this.
Funny you should mention that. I've thought more about the deal you mentioned. You help me find the All Blue, and I'll be your crew's chef. Deal?
Deal. Welcome aboard, Sanji. With another new crew member, I upgraded further and my Gum Gum pistol ability became even stronger. Suddenly, the ground shook as Lava Blackbeard appeared and began torching the place.
You've caused me enough problems, rubber boy. I'm going to drown you and your crew in fire!
The ship beneath us shook as he launched explosive fire at it. On days 40 through 43, the crew and I hurried back aboard our ship to flee the falling fire from above. We sailed off as fast as we could, but as we did, Nami was grazed by one of Blackbeard's projectiles. Are you okay?
I don't know. Just keep moving.
We sailed on, but Lava Blackbeard rained more fire down into our path. But I was determined and swerved the ship in and out to avoid the falling projectiles. It was tough, but I avoided getting hit and managed to get far enough from Blackbeard to where his powers could no longer reach us. Our journey away from Blackbeard led us to Drum Island. We docked there so that we could recuperate, but Nami wasn't looking good.
Blackbeard must have infected me. I need to find a cure before the corruption completely takes over.
Don't worry, Nami, my sweet. I'll protect you with my life.
Great.
Stay here and rest. I'll look for help. I then left my crew and began exploring in search of a doctor. Unfortunately, as I ventured further into the island, I came upon a squad of corrupted Marines.
Hey, there's a diamond pirate. Get him!
They approached in a fury, intent on capturing me. On days 44 to 46, I was fighting off the corrupted Marines when a voice called out to me.
Over here, quick!
I followed the voice and jumped into cover as the mob of Marines lost track of where I was. I turned around and found myself next to a strange deer-like creature.
Glad you made it. I'm Chopper. Lava Blackbeard's corruption took over everyone in town. I'm trying to find a cure.
Did you say cure?
Well, sure. I'm a doctor around these parts.
Maybe you can help me save my friend before it's too late. Just then, corrupted Fleet Admiral Akainu found us both.
You can't escape Lava Blackbeard!
Akainu used a Magma Breath attack, forcing me and Chopper to run out of hiding. Akainu hates pirates. Blackbeard's powers is even stronger than I thought. If he can persuade a Marine like him to take his orders. As I ran, Akainu continued to close in on me. I couldn't outrun him, and I was gonna get corrupted. On days 47 through 50, Akainu managed to get in front of me and use his Magma Breath attack. But to my surprise, Blackbeard's corruption didn't spread to me.
Your diamonds must be protecting you from the disease. Now that gives me a few ideas.
Despite his attacks not corrupting me, Akainu continued to try and destroy me. I tried my best to fend him off. I used my Gum Gum pistol attacks to keep him at bay while he attempted to crush me using heavy punches. We found ourselves at a standstill. Snap out of it! I hit him with all of my might, but Akainu wouldn't stand down. We clashed once more, and I knew I was gonna need more power to get him to come to his senses. Chopper, join my crew. We could use a doctor. Plus, you're a funny talking reindeer.
But I can't just leave Drum Island before I find a cure.
We'll help you make the cure. Anything you need, you'll have it.
It's my dream to find the cure to incurable diseases all across the world. Okay, I'll do it. I'll join your crew.
As Chopper became a Straw Hat, I suddenly powered up, gaining 5 hearts and new powers. Akainu lunged at me to finish me off, but I used my new Diamond Burst ability on him. It cured him of his corruption.
I was saved by a pirate? Ugh, I suppose I should thank you. Take this and we'll call it even. But forget this ever happened, you wretch.
He handed me a clue as to where the One Piece might be and left. But before I could catch my breath, I remembered what I had set out here to do in the first place. Nami is in trouble. We have to hurry back to the ship. On days 51 through 54, I returned to the Going Merry with Chopper to find the rest of the crew gathered around Nami. She was in critical condition.
This is a bad case of lava corruption, and it's spreading fast. But I have an idea. Hold still, Luffy.
Chopper broke some diamonds off of my body and took a brewing stand out of his backpack. He then used the diamond pieces to fashion a cure. He used the cure on Nami, cleansing her of the corruption and returning her back to normal.
You saved me. Thanks, cute dear guy.
It worked! Does that mean we can stop Lava Blackbeard's corruption now?
Unfortunately, no. If I break off any more of your diamonds, it could kill you. You'll have to cure them with your own 2 hands by defeating them in battle. battle.
Well, then we better follow Akainu's lead. Let's move. I then set sail once again and followed the map Akainu had given me. The map led us across the oceans to Alabasta. My crew kept watch of the ship while I made my way towards the kingdom. I was immediately greeted by the warlord Crocodile who was waiting for us.
What are you doing on my turf?
Akainu sent me here.
You defeated the fleet admiral? They aren't paying me enough for this job.
What do you mean? He set off a trap, causing me to drop into a pit.
You're under arrest by the order of the world government.
On days 55 through 57, I landed inside of a prison, but my impact was cushioned by a layer of water. However, I quickly realized that the room was being filled with water. I looked up for a way out, but the ceiling closed shut. This is bad. I have to get out of here before I drown. I used my diamond powers to try and punch my way out of the cell, but the walls wouldn't budge. The water was making me too sluggish. I looked up and saw that there was another passage high up. I used my diamond powers to create small platforms leading up towards it. I began to jump between them, climbing up towards the passage as the water rose beneath me. I reached the passage, but the doors there were locked shut and the water was rising. Oh no, am I doomed to die here? Suddenly, the water stopped flowing and the doors opened, revealing two girls standing there.
Come with us, quickly.
I followed the girls out of the facility as they led me through the escape passage back outside. Who are you?
I'm Robin, and this is Vivi. I used to be an ally of Crocodile's, but we heard that the Diamond Gum Gum Fruit user would be here and knew we had to save you. Let's get you out of here.
We began running back to the Going Merry, but Robin stepped into a trap, sounding alarms.
Go on without me. I'll draw them away.
Vivi and I were hesitant, but we ran off and Robin stayed behind as we managed to escape back to the Going Merry. We have to save her.
They'll probably take her to Eni's lobby to execute her. Hurry, before it's too late.
Vivi gave me a compass that led to Eni's lobby, and I set sail in hopes of arriving there in time to save Robin. On days 58 through 61, I arrived at Eni's lobby and docked. But as I attempted to proceed deeper onto the island, I was stopped by another warlord, Boa Hancock.
I'm under orders from the world government to stomp out threats like you. Turn back or face my wrath.
I'm not leaving without Robin. Bring it on!
Very unwise of you, boy. Enjoy life as a stone statue. Love, love, beam!
Boa then shot out a beam of hearts at me, intending to turn me to stone, but I was unaffected.
That's impossible. Anyone with impure thoughts turns to stone.
Boa then attacked me, displaying impressive hand-to-hand skills and an incredible amount of strength. Each blow she landed felt like it might crack my diamonds. I clashed with her using my diamond rubber attacks, but she was also durable enough to take what I threw at her. We were neck and neck.
Your devil fruit has made you strong, but you're still a man. And no man can endure what I'm capable of.
She unleashed her ultimate love arrow attack. I used my diamonds to form a shield to protect me. The sheer number of arrows broke my guard, but it also left her drained, allowing me to take the upper hand. With a hard-hitting attack, I ran in, struck her, and knocked her down, winning the fight. Please, I didn't come here to fight. I came here to set someone free. Let me pass.
You're not like any other man I've come across. You're selfless, and you believe in freedom. Perhaps you deserve my respect after all, and maybe even my love?
Sorry, I spaced out. What'd you say? Suddenly, reinforcements arrived as several Eni's lobby staff and guards showed up to apprehend me.
I'll hold them off. Head to the courthouse and you'll be able to find your friend.
We parted ways as she took on the threats and I went off to save Robin. I made it to the courthouse where Robin was being held and saw her tied up.
Luffy, run! It's a trap!
Suddenly, I was ambushed by Crocodile. He was incredibly strong, and I was left severely wounded.
You'd risk your life for a traitor like her, huh? You won't make it out if you're alive.
Crocodile and I began our battle and immediately started trading blows back and forth. I hit him as hard as I could, but he was too powerful. Each blow he landed sent me closer to the grave. I couldn't win. With a devastating hook attack, he knocked me back towards Robin. I'm sorry, Robin. Ugh, I couldn't save you.
Luffy, I don't want to die. You have to get up so you can take me to the sea with you.
Robin's declaration let me know that she had joined me as a Straw Hat, and I felt energy surge within me. I got even more powerful, gaining 5 more hearts and new powers.
You got a second wind? Well, I'll just have to beat you twice then.
Crocodile came at me again, but I was stronger and able to meet him head on. We fought once more, But this time, he couldn't gain the upper hand. I was more powerful and able to weaken him with each blow I landed. With my new Ultimate Lightning Pistol attack, I was able to defeat him. With my newly acquired strength, I was able to scare away the remaining Marines. Robin then freed herself and jumped down to join me. Thanks, Robin. You saved me.
Because you saved me first, you made me realize that the Straw Hats won't abandon me, no matter what enemies I've made or who I've worked with in the past.
Let's get back to the ship. We fled back to the Going Merry, crossing the Great Lands of Enice Lobby, only to find that Lava Blackbeard was waiting in front of it.
Keep getting stronger, Straw Hats. No matter what you do, I'll still melt you down.
He attempted to attack us, but we evaded around him and boarded the Going Merry. We sailed away as fast as we could, but he managed to hit our ship with a fire attack. Everyone okay?
I think so, although the long-nosed one's freaking me out.
The ship won't last much longer like this. We have to find a place to get it repaired. On days 65 through 67, we came upon another location and docked at Water 7. If there's any place that can repair a ship, it would be here. I then ventured forth in search of someone that could help us. I thought I spotted something cool as I explored, but before I could figure out what it was, I was ambushed by someone and struck in the back of the head. I blacked out almost instantly. When I woke up, I was in a cage built entirely out of sea stone. I could feel it draining my devil fruit power. What is this? Suddenly, the strongest creature, Kaido, stepped in front of me.
So you're finally awake. So, the legend of the Diamond Gum Gum Fruit is true after all. You're sure to fetch a good price when I turn you over to Lava Blackbeard.
Let me go!
Why would I do that? With you out of the way, I'll not only get ultimate riches, but also the One Piece. So long, Luffy.
He left as my energy continued to be sapped from my body. The sea stone was gonna kill me. On days 68 through 72, just as I thought I was done for, I saw a switch outside of the cage and got an idea. With the strength I had left, I stretched my arm through the opening and flipped a switch outside of the cage. The sea stone around me broke apart, freeing me just in time. I have to repair the Going Merry and get out of here before Kaido comes back. Just then, I heard someone yelling for help.
A little help here?
Without hesitation, I followed the source of the yelling. Soon, I came upon Frankie, who was being cornered by Kaido. I immediately used my Diamond Punch attack to knock Kaido away from him. Let's get out of here. Frankie and I fled to the Going Merry, but Kaido was already waiting for us on the deck.
Surrender now, or your whole crew dies!
Then you'll have to kill me too, you horned freak!
As Frankie declared himself a Straw Hat, I upgraded, gaining 5 hearts and new powers. With my upgraded strength, Frankie and I hit Kaido hard enough to send him flying into the sea.
I'll kill you! I swear on my life, I'll find you, Straw Hat!
Before I could catch my breath, I saw that Blackbeard's damage was causing the ship to shake. The Going Merry was sinking. On days 73 through 75, the crew and I watched sadly as the Going Merry went under. We were alive, but our beloved boat was gone. I'm gonna miss that ship. We've been through so much together.
Hey, I know I only just joined your crew, but I think I've got something that could cheer you all up. Follow me!
We followed Frankie as he led us back to his home.
Feast your eyes on the Thousand Sunny!
I looked and saw that Frankie was giving us a brand new ship.
I've got a bunch of the Frankie family loot on board, but since you're taking the ship, let's call it the Cruise Treasure.
Thanks, Frankie. With this, we can continue our quest.
Let's set off towards Thriller Bark. If you're looking to find the One Piece, you'll probably find some clue about it there.
With Frankie's lead in mind, we boarded the Thousand Sunny and set sail towards Thriller Bark. A spooky atmosphere set in as we eventually began approaching Thriller Bark. Something about this place had a darkness to it. I docked and began to venture deeper into the island. As I approached a spooky cathedral, an upgraded Lava Kaido suddenly arrived.
I told you I'd find you.
You? But I defeated you!
Thanks to Lava Blackbeard, I've been upgraded. Now, prepare to die.
On days 76 through 79, I clashed with Lava Kaido. Despite my recent upgrades, he was incredibly strong. I wasn't sure if I could take him down, even with all the experience I had gained. As we fought, we suddenly heard some strange singing echo across the battlefield. We looked and saw a strange skeleton with an afro entering the area.
My, what is with all this racket?
The skeleton drew a bladed cane and intervened, slashing Kaido and helping me in the fight. I backed him up with my Gum Gum abilities as he landed many stabs and strikes. With our combined skills, we were able to launch Kaido away from us. Who are you?
Once dead and all bones, my name is Brook. Hello and good day to you. Say, might you be a pirate?
That's right.
Well, it just so happens that I was hoping to meet someone sea-savvy to help take me across the world and reunite with an old friend.
Just then, Kaido got back in the fight and ran towards us for a killing blow. Every crew needs a musician to keep up morale. We'd be happy to help you. Welcome aboard. I powered up thanks to my new recruit, gaining 5 hearts and upgraded strength. With my new strength, I was able to stop Kaido's incoming attack and strike him down, defeating him for good.
Oh, I think I got goosebumps all over my skin watching you destroy that guy. But I'm a skeleton, I don't have any skin. Yo-ho-ho-ho-ho!
We made our way back to the ship and noticed a large blue fishman stealing our treasure from it. Hey, get that thief!
Farewell, pirates!
He divided into the water as I ran over to the ship. This is probably a terrible idea, but I have to follow him. I dove into the water, falling downwards like a rock as I gave chase. On days 80 through 83, I reached the bottom of the ocean and followed the thief into Fishman Island, an underwater island encased in a giant bubble, allowing me to breathe there. Whew, that was lucky. I ran deeper into the island, passing by walls and structures made of coral. Soon, I cornered the fishman who had made off with my treasure. Give me back my crew's treasure. We need it.
Is that a challenge, Straw Hat Pirates? I should warn you, it is against my code to run from a fight. Think about your next words carefully.
What if you joined my crew and we became friends?
Why? I stole from you.
You don't seem like a bad person.
That's quite kind of you. You've made me think twice about my plan here.
Which is what?
Well, just in case I was followed, I plan to lead my pursuer to this bubble.
Just then, a bubble of water appeared around us both, cutting off my air supply. This place is booby-trapped? I'm gonna drown in this bubble! On days 84 through 86, just as I thought I was done for, Jinbei swam over to me.
I've got you!
Jinbei pushed me outside of the bubble so that I could breathe again and swam out to join me. You saved me?
You came all this way just to get something back for your crew. That is a loyalty I rarely see in pirates. You have my respect. I am sorry for the trouble. Here's your treasure back.
He handed back the treasure he had taken. Thanks. You know, you're pretty impressive. Why don't you join my crew?
I would have to inform my own crew first. They deserve to know if I intend to leave. But once that's done, yes, I would be honored to become a Straw Hat.
Suddenly, I powered up, gaining 5 more hearts and new powers. Thanks, Jinbei. We better return to the ship before Lava Blackbeard shows up. We hurried back towards the Thousand Sunny without a second thought. On days 87 through 89, I returned to the surface. But when I boarded the Thousand Sunny, I found all of my crewmates were scattered across the ground, wounded. What happened here? Just then, I saw an exhausted Zoro facing Hawkeye on the middle of the deck. Hawkeye had been consumed by Lava Blackbeard's corruption.
He's gone crazy, Luffy. He's not holding back. I've barely managed to survive this long.
Then we better find a way to stop him quickly. I ran into clash with the empowered Hawkeye. He unleashed a huge sword swing, knocking me back with a single swipe. When he was corrupted like this, I couldn't stand against him.
Foolish pirate, you've never held a sword in your life. You can't hold a candle to me.
Zoro, I need your help.
But I lost last time, and he's even stronger now.
You have to believe in yourself. You can do this. Before Hawkeye could finish me off, Zoro ran in and slashed at Hawkeye's blade, forcing him to block. Their rematch had begun. On days 90 through 92, Zoro and Hawkeye were clashing in an intense sword fight. Zoro was determined and showed us just how strong he was as he used all 3 of his swords on Hawkeye. But Hawkeye was still no match for him, especially not while he was corrupted. He struck Zoro and sent him flying back towards me.
There's still no way I can beat him in a fair fight.
Then we'll just have to get rid of his corruption. I used my powers to turn Zoro's swords into a diamond longsword and watched as he waited for Hawkeye to come at him again. He dodged Hawkeye's strike at the last second and managed to land a slash on his opponent, the diamond of his blade destroying the lava corruption and returning Hawkeye to his normal self.
You landed a hit? It would seem that you are on your way.
Yeah, on my way to becoming the world's greatest swordsman.
My employers gave me this to help with tracking down targets, but perhaps it would be of more use to you. Captain Luffy.
As Hawkeye left, he left behind some kind of map. I picked it up quickly and examined it. This must be the final clue we're missing to find the One Piece. Time to move out. On days 93 to 95, I set sail using the map as a guide. Soon, I arrived at the location on the map to find a strange structure in the middle of the ocean. This has to be it, but it's not even an island. What are we supposed to do here? Hello? Is anyone here? Someone help! I tried interacting with the structure using my different powers, and to my surprise, I ended up revealing a sign that had not been there before. To pave the way to my treasure, you must show me a treasure of your own. A treasure of my own? What in the world could that mean? I tried to give the structure different riches I've gathered over my journey, but nothing was working. Maybe it's something I value the most. Wait, I have a brilliant idea. I presented my diamond straw hat to the structure, my last gift from Shanks before he was killed. May he forever rest in peace. The ground shook and the structure launched out one final map. I picked it up and realized it was the way to the One Piece. I did it! I found where the One Piece is hidden. Now all I have to do is acquire it before Blackbeard.
Luffy, come quick. We have trouble on our hands.
I took a glance and noticed Robin was pointing at Lava Blackbeard's ship in the distance. He was already on his way towards the One Piece.
How did he know where to find it before us?
Doesn't matter now. It's time to gear up the crew and get there before he does. On days 96 to 98, as we moved towards the One Piece, I rallied up the members of my crew to discuss plans atop of the deck of the Thousand Sunny. I know with all you by my side, we'll be able to stop Blackbeard and fulfill our dreams.
If it wasn't for you, Luffy, we would be all alone. I'd still be paying off my debt to Arlong. We owe you our lives.
You don't have to say that. We're a team, so we'll stick together until the very end.
Yeah, he's right. We get stuck in the middle of a scary situation every other day, but we always get out of it.
Suddenly, the ship arrived at an island where I saw Blackbeard's ship right next to it. Looks like he's already on the island. We need to hurry. The ship shook as Blackbeard's cannons fired at us. It was now or never to end Blackbeard's reign of terror. Everyone, prepare for battle. It's time to finally claim the One Piece. On day 99, we docked the ship and arrived on land, where Lava Blackbeard's men were waiting for us.
That One Piece belongs to Blackbeard.
Not for long. Let's get him.
Wait, Blackbeard must already be in the treasure room. You need to stop him before he gets the One Piece.
But what about you guys? I can't leave you here and run away.
We can take these guys. We've got your back, Captain.
All right, everyone. I'm counting on you. I know you can do this. My crew charged in towards the lava pirates as I pressed on ahead to get to Blackbeard before it was too late. On day 100, I hopped into the volcano in the center of the island and arrived in the treasure room where the lava Blackbeard was looming over a mysterious treasure chest.
At long last, the One Piece will be mine. Then I can rule the world.
Not if I have something to say about it, Blackbeard. I stretched my arms, pulling him away from the chest in hopes to buy me some more time.
You again? You really think your pathetic ragtag crew can stop me? I'm the most powerful being in this world, and I'll show you not to mess with me!
We're not pathetic. Together, we're stronger than any other pirate crew you've ever faced.
Is that so? Well, you may be made of diamond, but even diamonds crack under pressure!
He charged in at me, and I braced myself for the final battle. I clashed with the Lava Blackbeard using all of the powers I had gained over my journey to my advantage. Even with all of my power, I knew this was gonna be the toughest battle yet. He retaliated with his fire attacks to try and melt me down, but I held strong.
Give up already! You and I both know you can't win this!
Never! We've come too far to fall now. I'll see it through till the end. I knocked him down with a powerful Gum Galling attack, leaving him on the ropes.
What? How?
Because I'm the king of the pirates! I closed in with a final blow and defeated Lava Blackbeard once and for all. I moved over to the chest and opened it, gazing in awe at what was inside. I finally found the One Piece!